Hello everyone. Let's try to evaluate limits of a function. So let's try to answer the following examples. I have here a constant function, a simple linear, quadratic, and a rational function. Okay? So actually to evaluate limits of a function, no, so meron tayong iba't ibang ways to answer it. Okay? So pwede tayo mag-apply ng basic limit laws, also known as the limit properties, or apply evaluation. Okay? Or simply substitute the value of the constant. Okay? And then simplify it. Okay, so let's start with example number one. Okay, so this is an example of a constant function. Okay, so the limit of 2 as x approaches 4. Okay, so to answer this problem, okay, just again consider the constant function theorem. Okay, so the limit of c as x approaches a is equal to c, so meaning the limit of this constant function, okay, as x approaches a specific number, regardless kung ano man yung number na naka-indicate right now, okay, so that is automatically equals to 2. Okay? So if you want to consider substitution to answer this problem, mo-observe natin wala tayong variable sa ating given function. So meaning that is automatically the answer. Okay? So again, yun nga yung question, is it possible to evaluate a constant function? Okay? So, of course, hindi natin pwedeng evaluate yun or makapag-apply ng substitution. So, again, automatically the answer is equal to 2. Okay? So, let's try to add another example. For example, let's try to solve the limit of, let's say, 14, that is a constant, as x approaches 5, okay? Or any number, okay? So that is automatically equals to 14, okay? According yan sa constant function theorem. Yun yung pinaka-basic limit law, okay? Next, how about example number 2? So the limit of x, okay, as x approaches 10, okay? So this is actually an example of identity linear function theorem. Okay, so again, just apply evaluation or substitution to answer this problem. Okay, so the limit of x as x approaches 10, just substitute the value of the constant, which is 10, so meaning the answer is equals to 10. Okay, so again, pwede na natin gamitin yung basic limit law, which is identity linear function theorem. Okay, next, example number 3. Okay, so let's try to evaluate the limit of x squared plus 7x minus 5 as x approaches 3. Okay, so this is an example of quadratic. Okay, so to answer this problem, okay, you are allowed to apply the different limit laws, okay, with operation, okay, with power, or simply apply evaluation. Okay, so let's try to apply evaluation. So this one will give us, since the constant right now excuse me, is equal to 3, okay, just plug in the value of x, okay, or the value of the constant. So this one will give us, again, we have x squared, meaning from x squared to 3 squared, plus 7x, meaning plus 7 times the constant 3, and then minus 5. Okay? So, ma-observe natin, lahat ng variable x, pinalitan lang natin ng ating constant. Okay? So, after that, just simplify, and then add or subtract the numbers. Okay? So, let's simplify 3 squared again. Follow the orders of operation. Okay? Yung PEMDAS, GEMDAS, or MDAS. Okay? So, 3 squared is equal to 9. Okay? Plus 7 times 3 is equal to 21, and then copy minus 5. After that, add and subtract. Again, add or subtract from left to right. So 9 plus 21 is 30. 30 minus 5 is equal to 25. So this is the final answer. So meaning the limit of x squared plus 7x minus 5 as x approaches 3, L right now is equal to 25. Okay? Next, example number 4. So how about this one? Okay, limit of x times 2x plus 1 as x approaches 4. Okay, so regardless kung naka-simplify, naka-factor ang ating given function right now, just apply the same rule. Okay, just apply evaluation or substitution. Okay, so the constant right now, okay, is equal to 4. So let's plug in the value of 4 to answer this problem. So this one will give us, again, x, or simply 4. Okay, that's the value of the constant, times 2x, or 2 times 4, and then copy the remaining term plus 1. Okay, so ma-observe natin, lahat ng variable x, pinalitan lang natin ng ating constant, which is equal to 4. Okay, yung ina-approach na ating x value right now. Okay, so let's simplify. So this one will give us 4 times, let's simplify the terms inside the parentheses, 2 times 4 is equal to 8, and then copy the remaining term plus 1. So meaning this is equal to 4 times 8 plus 1 is 9. Multiply, meaning the final answer is equal to 4 times 9 is equal to 36. Okay? So, ito yung first way to answer this problem. Okay? So, just substitute. Okay? Substitute lang natin. And then simplify. Or, yung second way to answer this problem, kung gusto natin na ma-double check ang ating answer, simplify the given expression or function. Okay? So, we have here x squared or x times 2x plus 1. Okay? Copy natin yun. So, again, we have x times 2x plus 1, pwede nating i-simplify yung given function before natin siyang i-evaluate. Okay? So, just apply distribution. Okay, distributive property of multiplication, distribute the value of x. So, x times 2x is equal to 2x squared. And then x times 1 is equal to 1x or simply x. Okay, so meaning the simplified form of x times 2x plus 1 is 2x squared plus x. Okay? After that, pwede na tayo mag-evaluation. So, let's plug in the value of the constant right now, okay? So, again, 2x squared, meaning this one will give us 2 times 4 squared, and then plus x, meaning plus 4, okay? So, lahat ng variable x, pinalitan lang natin ang ating constant, okay? Now, let's simplify. This one will give us 2 times 4 squared is equal to 16, and then plus 4. So, 2 times 16 is equal to 32, and then 32 plus 4 is equal to 36. So, again, regardless kung ano man yung pinaka gusto natin, mas preferred natin na way to solve this problem, okay, please make sure lang na same yung ating magiging final answer. Okay? So, how about example number 5? Okay? Limit, okay, evaluate the limit of x squared plus 2x plus 1 as x approaches 2 all over 3. So, the constant right now is a fraction or written in fraction form. Okay? So, same pa rin ang procedure natin, na gagamitin natin to solve this problem. So, just apply evaluation. So, the function right now is an example of quadratic function. Okay? So, let's apply substitution. So, from x squared, let's plug in the value of c, or the constant, which is 2/3. Okay? So, from x squared to 2 all over 3 squared. Okay? And then plus 2x, or 2 times x. Another 2 all over 3. And then copy the remaining term plus 1. Okay, so again, same pa rin. Yung mga variable natin na x, pinalitan lang natin ng ating constant, which is 2 all over 3. Okay? And then after that, just simplify. Anyways, to simplify this term, okay, a fraction with an exponent or raised to an exponent, ang gagawin lang natin dyan is to distribute the exponent kay numerator and kay denominator. So, meaning, 2/3 squared is equal, so let's start with the numerator, 2 squared is equals to 4. And then 3 squared is equal to 9. So, meaning the value is equal to 4 all over 9. Okay? So, again, 2/3 squared is equal to 2/3 times another 2/3. Okay? So, again, if you're asked to multiply fractions, for example, a all over b times c all over d, okay, just multiply the numerator to numerator and then denominator to denominator. So, this is equal to ac all over bd. Okay? So, same din yung rule na pwede natin magamit yan. Okay, so again, the answer is, or the value is equal to 4 all over 9. Next, how about plus 2 times 2 all over 3? Okay, so again, to multiply a whole number, okay, and the fraction, just multiply that whole number and the numerator. Okay, so basically, this whole number right now is the numerator of 2 all over 1. Okay, meron siya invisible denominator na 1. So, pwede na natin i-apply yung previous rule na na-mention. Okay, or simply multiply the whole number and the numerator. Okay, pwede natin yung limiting technique. So, again, 2 times 2 is 4, and then copy the denominator 3. And then copy the remaining term plus 1. Okay, so this one will give us 4 all over 9 plus 4 all over 3 plus 1. Okay, so again, this time we need to add the similar fraction. Okay, so to solve this one, syempre kailangan natin ng LCD natin. Okay, so the LCD, consider the denominator, we have 9, 3, and an invisible 1. So, meaning the LCD right now is 9. And then, isolve lang natin siya, yung common rule na ginagamit sa pag-simplify or pag-add and subtract ng fractions. Okay, so divide sa first denominator, 9 divided by 9 is 1, and then multiply the quotient, okay, sa ating numerator. So, 1 times 4 is equal to 4. Okay, copy the operation plus, and then do the same thing sa ating second denominator. 9 divided by 3, the answer is 3. multiply the result, okay, the quotient to the numerator. 3 times 4, that is equal to 12. Okay? So meaning plus 12. And then do the same thing sa ating last term. So we have a whole number 1. So meaning its denominator is an invisible one. Okay? So 9 divided by 1 is 9. 9 times 1 is equal to 9. Okay? Or simply multiply this denominator to the given whole number. Okay? So meaning we need to add the following numbers. 4 plus 12 plus 9, that is equal to 25. And then copy the denominator 9. And that's it. So this is our final answer. Okay? So the limit of the given quadratic function x squared plus 2x plus 1 as x approaches 2 all over 3 is equal to 25 all over 9. Okay? Next, example number 6. Okay, another example, another problem wherein the constant is a fraction. Okay? So the limit of 3x squared minus 2x plus 5. Okay, as x approaches 1 all over 3. Okay, same procedure. Let's apply substitution to solve this one. Okay, so again, substitute lang natin lahat ng x. Gagawin natin 1 all over 3. Okay, so this one will give us from 3x squared to 3 times x, or 1 all over 3. And then copy its exponent, which is squared. Okay, minus 2x, or minus 2 times another 1 all over 3. And then copy the remaining term plus 5. Okay, so again, same pa rin. Lahat ng variables, pinalitan natin ng 1 all over 3. So let's simplify, okay? So again, pag may exponent, i-distribute lang natin siya kay numerator at kay denominator. So meaning, this one will give us 3 times 1 squared is 1. Okay, 1 times 1 is 1, okay? And then 3 squared, 3 times 3 is 9. So meaning, 1/3 squared is equal to 1 all over 9. Okay? Minus, so pwede na natin siyang simplify. Okay? 2 times 1 all over 3. So multiply the whole number again. This is a whole number and the given numerator. So 2 times 1 is 2. And then copy the denominator 3. And then copy the remaining term plus 5. Okay? Next, this time, pwede na natin i-multiply si 3 sa ating given fraction. Okay? So right now, again, to simplify this expressions, we need to consider the orders of operation. Yung tinatawag nating PEMDAS, MDAS, or GEMDAS. Okay? So, sige, let's multiply 3 times 1 over 9. 3 times 1 is 3. And then copy the denominator 9. Okay? And then copy the remaining terms. We have minus 2/3 and then plus 5. Okay? Anyways, if you want to simplify 3 all over 9, pwede mo siyang i-reduce sa kanyang lowest form. Okay? Or pwede mo na rin siyang directly na isolve. Okay? So let's perform the indicated operations. 3 all over 9 minus 2/3 plus 5. Okay? So to solve this one, gamit ulit tayo ng LCD. Consider the denominators. We have 9, 3, and then an invisible 1. Okay? So meaning the LCD right now is 9. So solve ulit natin. So again, same rule, divide and then multiply. Okay? I-divide natin kay denominator at i-multiply kay numerator. Okay? So meaning 9 divided by 9, the answer is 1. 1 times 3, the answer is 3. Okay? Again, same lang yung gagawin natin. Divide and then multiply. Okay? Do the same thing sa ating second term. Or second denominator. 9 divided by 3. Okay? The answer is 3. 3 times the numerator, 3 times 2 is 6. And then copy the given sign, okay? Or consider the negative values. That is negative, okay, or minus 6. Okay? Next one, last one. 9 divided by invisible 1. Okay, that is 9. And then 9 times 5, okay, that is equal to 45. Again, simply multiply this denominator and the given whole number. After that, perform the indicated operation, simplify natin yung numerator, and then copy the denominator. So 3 minus 6 is negative 3 plus 45. Okay, that is equal to 42. Copy the denominator 9, and that's it. So this is our final answer. Anyways, if you want to reduce your answer, pwede pa natin siyang i-reduce. Just divide the numerator and the denominator by 3. So 42 divided by 3, I think, is 14. Okay? And then 9 divided by 3 is equal to 3. Okay? So we have the following values. Okay? So that's 42 all over 9 or 14 all over 3. So this is our final answer. Okay, last one. Okay, how about rational? Okay, so evaluate the limit of x plus 9 all over 8x plus 7 as x approaches negative 1. So the constant right now is a negative number, that is negative 1. Same rule, so let's apply evaluation. Okay, so again, this one will give us, so the numerator is x plus 9, so meaning x or negative 1 plus 9 all over denominator naman tayo 8x or 8 times negative 1 and then plus 7. Okay, so again, same pa rin yung ginawa natin. Lahat ng variable x, pinilitan lang natin ng constant which is negative 1. Your next step is to simplify, okay? Simplify natin. Negative 1 plus 9, okay? This is equal to 8 all over 8 times negative 1 is equal to negative 8. And then copy the remaining term, that is plus 7. So let's simplify this one, okay? Copy the numerator 8. Now let's simplify the denominator. Negative 8 plus 7, okay? Negative 8 plus 7 is equal to negative 1. So meaning, the answer right now is 8 all over negative 1 or simply negative 8. Alright, so this is our final answer. Now remember for rationals like this one, okay, we need to avoid undefined terms, or let's say a all over 0, that's undefined, okay? Where a is not equal to 0. So again, if the denominator is 0, for fraction, that is automatically undefined. And indeterminate terms, okay, indeterminate meaning the numerator is 0 and then the denominator is equal to 0. Okay, so meron tayo ibang ways na gagamitin like factoring, okay, expanding the terms, okay, to solve problems that will give us undefined and indeterminate terms. Okay, so that's all. Thank you and God bless.